Hi, my name's Deborah. Thank you so much for joining me for another Women Crush Wednesday. This week, we're going to be talking about another amazing industry professional, Dorothy Arzner. This incredible woman did so many amazing things. She directed the first talkie, which is Talking Pictures for Paramount Pictures. She was the first female member of the DGA, the Directors Guild of America, and she invented the boom microphone. Before we get to all the amazing ways that she contributed to this industry, let's start at the beginning. Dorothy was actually studying to be a doctor at USC, but when World War I hit, she ended up enlisting as a medic and an ambulance driver. Woo! Go Dorothy! After World War I, she decided she didn't want to get into the medical field, and she actually wanted to follow her dreams and get into the movie industry. She was originally hired as a stenographer or a secretary for William C. DeMille, who was the brother of Cecil B. DeMille, who was one of the co-founders of Paramount. Dorothy quickly moved up the ranks and had an amazing impact on over 50 films before she threatened to move to Columbia Pictures because they wouldn't allow her to direct any films. Then, one of the first films that she was hired to direct was actually one of Paramount's first talkies. It was in 1929. It starred Clara Bow and Frederick March, and it was called The Wild Party. This film was very important. It launched Clara Bow's career. It was the first film with talking in it directed by a woman, and it had extremely strong lesbian undertones, which was not something that people were okay with during that time. In fact, several years later, there was rules put in place by several studios about the sort of films they wanted to produce, and Wild Party was cited as the type of film that they did not want to create again. Previously in talkies, they would just have a stationary microphone, and so the actors couldn't move around during their scenes because they had to stay close to the microphone. If you've seen Singing in the Rain, you've seen some hilarious scenes in which the director and the sound people are trying to capture the voices without all the other weird sounds that are going on in the scene. Like this.
All right, here we go. Quiet! Roll 'em!
She's got to talk into the mic. I can't pick it up.
Cut!
What's the matter, Dexter?
Lena, look, Lena, don't you remember I told you there's a microphone right there in the bush?
Yeah,
You have to talk into it.
I was talking, wasn't I, Miss Dinsmore?
Yes.
Okay, again. Quiet! Roll 'em!
Shouldn't have flirting with danger. They will surely find you out.
So Dorothy had a brilliant idea. She decided to attach the microphone to a fishing rod and then had someone standing on a ladder so they could put the microphone over the actors' heads so they could move freely around the set. Duh. Unfortunately, she didn't patent that idea. And so E.H. Hansen actually patented the boom microphone with voice diction in 1930, 1 year later. So he gets all the credit. Wah wah. Dorothy was extremely important in launching the career of many incredible women, such as Clara Bow, Katharine Hepburn, and Lucille Ball. In the 1940s, she decided to retire from filmmaking and went to teach film at UCLA. Thank you so much for joining me. So next week, I'm actually going to be going to Comic-Con, which is a huge convention in San Diego, all about the love of comic books. Next week, I've decided to pay special tribute to a woman who had an incredible impact on the comic book community. Stay tuned. This week, thank you so much for joining me for Women Crush Wednesday. Okay. What? That sure don't happen anymore.